I'm gonna sit down. I've been running all day, Joe.
Yes, you have, man.
Yeah. We just successfully, we talked about live streaming, Joe and I and others at the parish councils, and I didn't know that we'd get there. And so Brian Bartle, I'm plugging his name.
We need to plug his name.
He's a great
Brian,
friend.
thumbs up to you.
He knows his stuff. He's really sharp. I've known him for many years. But anyways, Brian, I said, Brian, can you help us?
Help me, help you.
Help us. Go live stream. And that's really one of the reasons I wanted to do it, Joe. And I think it's safe to say I'm a little selfish. That way, when we record the Mass each weekend, the people that we have recording, Bill Hoyce,
Mm-hmm.
and on occasions, I hope Xavier Piper, that when they go live, it simultaneously records to YouTube. So you will get a notification when it goes live. We're going to put an icon or an app, whatever you call it, on the home page of our website. So anybody wants to click on that, it'll go right to the live video, live Mass.
Or they could see it on the YouTube, on
Right.
our YouTube channel, So.
Right. If they are a subscriber,
Yeah.
they will get a notification. So it goes live. Simultaneously recorded to YouTube, so those who can't watch it directly at 4 o'clock can watch it a little bit later, whenever they choose. So it's recorded. It saves me a lot of time.
And not only does it do that, and I think that's wise, that's working smart, Dennis, that's not lazy.
Yeah.
But I think what it also does is sometimes we haven't been able, because you and Zach were busy, to download it until late Saturday night or Sunday morning, like late Sunday night, as in the case this last weekend. So this way, people will be able to watch it beginning at 4 o'clock on Saturday or any other time they want during the week. So that time lag should be taken care of. Is that right?
It will be. And if there are many people that when they go to Mass, it's usually a Sunday morning. And so they want to watch it at their normal time, is 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9, whatever that time is. They're now able to do that on our YouTube, unless they go to live. So it really is. And thanks to Brian. Brian, I owe you. We owe him big time.
We do.
And the equipment he got for us, it's just, I marvel at what he could do. And the best part is the instructions he emailed to me, step 1 through whatever it is. I can share them with the 2 people, and even I ran through it. So I'm pretty impressed that I was able to do it.
So, anybody can do it, is what you're saying.
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
So this potted plant over here.
That might be a stretch if they got a finger, perhaps.
Holy Rosary, St. Anne, we have not forgotten about you. It's just a long play. You're going to have to be patient with us for a while. This was a major step in our learning.
Yes.
So now that we know what we need to do that, now we know what equipment we need to look at for St. Anne for sure, Holy Rosary because we need a little remote stuff. But we'll figure that out too. We're coming. We're coming for you. But you just got to be patient. It's not forgotten. Is that a fair point, Dennis?
Very much so. And actually, Brian, I said, Brian, given the challenges at Holy Rosary, I said, Brian, here's what we have. The potential challenges. Would you be willing to and help us with that? He said, yes. So I'm looking, I said, I want to give this a couple of months and how it's going here. And then, but he's got in his back mind, his memory bank, he's going to look for and help us solve and look at for that Holy Rosary. St. Anne is going to be the equipment we have here similarly.
Yep.
However, because of the internet issue out there, we may not be able to do live.
Yeah, there's always something. So we'll figure all that.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited about how we've gone with the technology and how we advance to that. So we can carry to you, give that person of Christ to you in a way that you otherwise may not have that opportunity in pray and worship with this community. Especially you wonderful people to the nursing homes, assisted living, homebound, wherever you are, we want to help you to draw closer into that relationship with Jesus.
So we're doing an abbreviated version of our live from the living room today because it is late on a Thursday. This man has been running around, and he's about ready to pass out. He was looking a little peaked earlier, from that. So we want to get him some nourishment. Couple of things that I wanted to mention. The first is this week we will have had 3 funerals, and we have another one coming up on Monday over at Holy Rosary. Another person who died, but they haven't scheduled one yet. So I want us to keep in prayer these people. Mel Pfister. Mel was a longtime member at Holy Rosary, married later in life, went to Sheboygan, but still was very proud of Holy Rosary and proud of New Holstein. We had his funeral this past Monday, Monday at Holy Rosary. Joyce Johnson, a longtime member here in Kiel, not at St. Peter and Paul, but a member of the Presbyterian Church here in town, within the last 10, 15 years moved up to De Pere when some health issues were coming to be closer to family. Turned Catholic, and she passed away. And so we are hosting her funeral tomorrow on Friday here at St. Peter and Paul. And just yesterday, Betty Casper passed away. Betty, longtime resident here in Kiel, St. Peter and Paul. And we are hosting her funeral on Saturday morning. And so that was very quick in Betty's decline, but a beautiful woman that we're going to celebrate her life and her goodness too. A couple others though. Anna Marie Dawn passed away a handful of weeks ago during the pandemic, but the family is going to celebrate her life and raise her to Christ this Monday.
On Monday, yes. At
Holy Rosary.
Right.
And another parishioner here at Peter and Paul, Jean Anderson, passed away 2-3 days ago. We won't be celebrating a funeral quite yet. We're not sure when, but I want to lift up Jean certainly in prayer too. So that's 5 right there. And one other one I want to bring up, John and Honey Libum had their son Terry pass away suddenly last week. And actually tomorrow, they are down there in Galena, Illinois right now as we speak. But on Friday, we'll be celebrating a small funeral there, but we will be celebrating a memorial service up here too when the time is right. So please keep not only Terry, but John and Honey and the Libum family in prayer. So all those people, it's been a lot. And I don't know, none to my knowledge are COVID, but it's just a tough time right now.
It is.
And so we want to keep our parishioners in prayer right now.
Will you lose a friend, a loved one? It's deeply impactful. It's offer them up in prayer and yes, absolutely.
A couple other brief things, and we'll let you get going. We'll let this man get going. Masses. You know that we started them again 2 weeks ago. This last week, between all 5 of our churches, we had a little over 300 people. So I can do that math. So can you. That's only about 60, 65 people per Mass. We got room for more, lots more.
Yes.
And we encourage people to wear masks, and I am proud of our communities that most people are. Now, we're not going to make anybody do it, you know that. But we encourage people to do it if that's your worry. And we social distance as well. Every other pew is taped off, so come and pray with us. I've been working, and our parish councils have been working, and Dennis has been working, but mostly Lori Koenig, on our website. Each of our parishes have one website. Well, started about a year ago at Holy Rosary, the idea came up, what if we combined into one website? Well, things take a while, but we got things moving. That within the next couple of weeks, we hope to have one website between our 3 parishes. So you search for St. Anne Parish, you're going to come to this one. You search for St. Peter and Paul, you're going to come to this one, Holy Rosary, and it will have a whole lot of stuff. So we're looking forward to unleashing that.
Yes.
It's probably not the right word, but having that go live. It's going to be 3parishes1faith.org. Don't try it yet, but soon. 3parishes1faith.org. Parish
it's exciting.
offices?
It really is exciting to see that form to be on there, all the various links that are going to. You'll see it. You'll look for it, please.
Yeah. Parish offices are up and running. You want to talk about that?
Yes.
I got that deer in the headlights look.
Yeah, I know they're starting to open, and Joe and I are working. Yes, they're open, but Joe knows the. I'm sorry.
It's been a long day for Dennis. They're open Monday through Thursday, 9 to noon at both St. Anne and Holy Rosary, Monday to Thursday, 9 to 2, Saints Peter and Paul, Monday to Thursday. Yes. Friday by appointment. So
Joe and I will be at each parish. Will we move it around?
That's right. When I go to one, he sees me come, goes to the next.
Yeah. He gets on his motorcycle and hightails it out.
Yeah. I try to chase him down. He's faster than I
am. And so we will connect, Joe and I, but we'll be at the various parishes, similar to this previous schedule that Joe and I both have. So you always get a hold of us. If you can't see me, Joe or myself at one parish, just call there and they'll tell you where we are. If that's any questions there.
Our 3 parishes are open for exposition and adoration on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We've told you that before. I just bring it up again, that if you're not ready to be around crowds at masses, you can come and at least be present in a familiar space, in a place of silence, present to Christ in the Eucharist. Mondays, Peter and Paul, 4 to 5, right?
Yes, 4 to 5. We have a good crowd. Not crowd, but we have wonderful people that come to pray. Yes.
4:30. Holy Rosary Wednesday, 4:30 to 5:30. Deacon Randy is present, and Friday is St. Anne, 4 to 5, and I'm usually around for that one.
Yes.
So
I have a baptism there Sunday morning, so I'm excited to bring a new baby into our parish family, the church. So I'm excited about that.
Amen. So we're little by little.
Yeah.
Little by little. Yes. The last thing I want to celebrate is it's good news. I told you 2 weeks ago we had 6 young men and women over at Holy Rosary who received First Eucharist. Well, this coming Sunday, so 3 days from now, we will have 18 young men and women here at Saints Peter and Paul receive First Eucharist. So please keep them in prayer as well. It's an exciting moment. I'm sure you can all remember your First Communion.
Yes.
I remember mine.
Yeah, that far back, I do remember mine. And by the way, it will be streamed live. Danielle wanted us to stream it live for one particular reason, and that is the grandparents or those whom are unable to attend, for whatever reason, can watch it live. And so that's
Did you sprinkle the camera and the computer equipment with holy water before?
I haven't, but I think I will.
Do an exorcism or something. Man.
Yes.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, help us with all this stuff. That's all I have, Dennis. I mean, just a lot of stuff, and I know it's kind of quick, but we don't have Fred here today.
Yeah. Interestingly,
we kind of ducked out of it. We made sure.
Yeah.
We did this late, so Fred was out.
A mutual friend of ours, one of our parishioners, came in, and she had asked. She talked about what do they call me, and I said, well, not they, it's Fred. And they called me.
It's becoming a they.
Yeah. Fred said Deacon of Danger, and she said, "Why that?" I said, "Well, I don't know, but I would say Fred is the I'm the." Well, anyway, she got the gist of it.
So is she starting to call you that?
Yeah.
Do you still call her friend?
She's a good lady. I accept that.
I didn't hear a yes. She's a good lady.
No, she said that's why you're good friends with my friend Paul Gleichner, Deacon Paul Gleichner, and I are good friends. Her aunt, his aunt. Right. So it was this, yeah. So that's Fred, and he labeled me with something that I'm not quite sure how it come about, but knowing Fred,
I think maybe next week it's time for an update.
Yeah,
a script
from him. Sure. Yeah, that could be good. I got to get back to Chilton because somebody's coming over to do my driveway or parking lot, and I got to get to him.
All right.
Thank you.
Be written.
We'll see you next time.
Have a good week.